So in the code I'm mentioning right there, we have a system where myself will be declared. So this thing is going to ask some information and it's going to generate an output related to a small description about yourself. So how it works? First thing, you need the keywords, that is program, and we need to give it a name. So I'll call it something like myself. So myself contains two words. I don't have the authority to keep spaces, so instead I'm keeping an underscore, and then I'm writing self, and then I can end the line. Next important line is begin, and last important line is end dot. Yes. Now I am going to make this program. Given this information, first thing it needs to output your name, and then it outputs your age, and it's going to output your school, and also it's going to output the age you're getting after 15 years. That's what our scenario was. Okay, so here you have some math part. The program is going to require information about your name, about your age, and about your school, and inside the program it's going to calculate your age within 15 years as well, and we are going to generate some sort of useful and meaningful information about yourself, a description. So for that I have three things in my mind. What is that? Name, age, and the school. And also I have another concern. I need to calculate the age after 15 years, and I need to hold that value in some sort of a variable so I can output it. So I have 4 variables required. So you have bar, and then you have the name. Name is a string type, and also you have school, and school is also a string type. So when you have 2 variables or more variables in the same data type, you don't have to declare them individually, and you can declare them as a list separated by commas. So right here, out of the 4 variables, I need 2 variables are in the string type, so I'm going to list them with a comma, and I'm going to declare them using the colon in the string type. And when you write the data type, be careful, you need to keep the first letter capital, because some IDEs are there, they won't kind of consider these cases, uppercase or lowercase, but some IDEs, mostly Linux based IDEs are there, they really consider this letter, it should be capital. If you are using Android Pascal and IDE, definitely this thing should be capital, otherwise there will be an error. So to end the code, I am using the semicolon. And next thing is I have another 2 variables to be declared, that is age and the age after 15 years. So age I am going to declare as age, comma, age after 15 years I am going to calculate it. So I am going to hold that answer something like tot. I am going to call the answer as tot. You can use any name, no problem. Okay, so what is the name I use? Fut. In my code, in the sample code, I have used Fut. So I'll use Fut, no problem. Fut. So I am like future, shortened Fut. Okay, so what is the data type ideal? Age and Fut is after 15 years. So you don't have any decimal points right there. When someone asks you the age, you're not going to say it like 1.529. We are not saying the age like that. So we will say 1 year old, 2 year old, something like that. Whole values, rounded values. So there you have integer data type. Now why I am using 2 lines to declare these 4? Because these 2 and these 2, they have 2 different data types. If they were in the same data type, I could list this with 4 variables, no problem. But since they have different type of data types, I am going to use 2 lines. If they were all in string, I could have a list with 4 variables and give it a single line declaration, no problem.